everybody. Setting up to go live right now. Let's get this up. Okay. So I'm getting everything ready to go so I can play. I'm going to be working as paramedic for the first while of my stream today. Trying to get extra money for when I get paid tomorrow. I know I sound really raspy. I've got a cold or something that is really starting to get to me. I'm doing what I can to feel better, but it's not really working out too well. Cheese is not going to be around for a good while today. When I break off of here in about an hour or so, I have to go run a few errands and then I'll be back. You gotta love adulting. But anyways, we're flying in. Unless I am by myself or I have clock in. Take the truck today. Oh, shoot, I got to change the clothes first. I got clothes for this. So, we changed our uniform for EMS, and I have to go to the clothing store to time. I see Dylan and Mark are online. Anyway, I'm going to touch Mark first.
Lane!
Oh boy!
Mooresville!
Oh. He put freaking Christmas trees in here too. I am completely out of money now. The little bit I made yesterday had to go to Nate to help him buy his car. There is one mechanic in. They're probably going to be less.
I'm not going to that place. It's full of fuck. What the fuck they know about black people?
Son of a bitch!
Really? There we go. Well. Don't laugh too hard. The door shut on my truck, and now I have to push it in the parking garage at the hospital, and it's down. You know my luck. Hopefully, a mechanic flies in after I get some money, because I have nothing right now. Knew I should have bought some repair kits for me last night. Jersey, you're gonna get yourself burned. Jersey! I can't do anything right now, honey. I go in like an hour to go pick up your dog food, okay? Grab my EMS alert. Yeah, what a way to start my shift, huh? Better lock that door. Let's see. I have 6 hours and 20 minutes on my clock right now. I've got 2 hours of overtime. That way y'all can hear me, and anybody who pops in here can't. I'm just going to sit here and play on my phone. I'll wait for a call. Hopefully I don't starve to death before I get any money. Because I'm not joking when I say I have nothing. Oh, where did that come from? Nate, did you give me back my money? Because I could have swore I gave you all that last night. I did. You gave it back? Nate. Why did you give it back? That money was for your car. And sorry about that. Barkzilla is at it again already. Well, she was at it actually 9:30 this morning when my husband left for work. I was sleeping so good, so comfy, sleep on the couch. Yes, I slept on the couch last night because I knew she was going to be a pain in the butt. She didn't bother me. Got woke up at 9:30 by my husband saying, I need you to come pick me up after work today because I didn't tell you the car guy's going to be taking my car. I was already making a special trip out to get groceries and dog food because he failed to do so on Thursday. I asked him to make me a list on Thursday so I could do a pickup order after work yesterday. Look where I'm at. He didn't give me a list. So, don't get groceries till today. Today is the only day this week I'm going to have to be at home. But now, that's screwed up. I can't even do that now. I just wanted to stay home in my PJs one day a week. That's all I ask. Stay home in my PJs for a full 24 hours. That is my definition of relaxing. But to him, that's a waste of time. It's annoying sometimes. Oh, and server still did not reset. So that means that those new changes are still not in the city. So the joy of that. Oh man, Nate, I just remembered I had like 2 or 3 milk in one of my cars that we could have sold last night too. I guess what I'm gonna do is if I get tipped in milk, if I get tipped in milk, I'm gonna just save the milk and then when I get a load, I'll sell it. Yes, I've been getting tipped in milk lately. not showing it to anybody, Nate. I'm not going to show it off until it's done. Where did I move it? Ah, there it is. Hey, Mike.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh. Hey.
Did you know that the parking garage was unlocked?
Seriously. I could have swore I locked it when my truck flipped upside down.
Yeah, I was able to drive the Nova straight into the garage.
Weird. Because I could have swore I locked it because when I shut the door, it flipped my truck. It's disabled right now.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Surprised that the door wasn't still laying in the floor. Yeah, it's just been one of those days.
Yeah, I've officially hit over a little bit over 30 hours. Well, one day when I did almost a 12-hour shift.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I've done a couple of those. I did a 12-hour training shift with Rainey. She wanted to keep going. I was like, I can keep going, but can't guarantee I'll stay awake the whole time.
Yeah, and I can't guarantee your father's not going to come in and kidnap me.
Oh, yeah, very true. Don't have to worry about that too much right now, though.
Not gonna lie, I was actually kind of shocked when Vicky kind of went into a relationship with me.
I know, right? I don't
She
know who
was,
was more shocked, me or Nate about that.
well, I mean, by the looks of the pool game last night, he was more shocked.
No,
And
no, he's just that bad at pool.
I'm sitting there distracted by Vicky, and I look over and I hear Nate, Beth, put your shirt back on. I was like,
Yeah, yeah. I have tricks that annoy him to death.
and of
Oh,
course, the whole fucking bumper car, goddamn Finasco on the damn freeway. That
I
was hilarious.
know. I was like, "Are you kidding me?" And I didn't record that.
Van smoking, and the Nova's just going, whum, whum, whum. What else you gonna hit me with?
I know. But it didn't help either that he kind of smashed the van into about four things before all that started. Oh, I ended up getting picked up too many times last night, and every time I got brought here, I learned you come in the door on the stretcher, you get out of the stretcher, and onto one of the beds in the back, your eyes break.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking that's once the city has its storm, that'll fix that
I
problem.
hope so. I
Because the
really
one
hope
thing I've
so.
learned is some cities, if they don't have their storm regularly, shit starts like screwing up. People are seeing stuff that other people aren't. Shit's like breaking in their eyes.
Oh, it's been like that for a while. We still haven't had a storm. Our numbers are pushing 500
Jeez.
now. So we're getting ready to go into 3 days without a storm. But
Well, supposedly by the mayor, once he gets this one last thing done, a storm's coming in.
yeah, storm's going to come in, and then we are going to have houses.
Uh huh.
Which I need to finish my library for my vehicles and finish my poster to send to John because he's adding in a new job.
Let me guess. Home decorator.
No, no, people will be able to put posters up around the city.
Oh, that okay.
Yeah, so I could have my poster all over the city, and I'm going to talk to him about getting one put up on the buildings that shift.
Okay.
'Cause
Has it been quiet?
yes, extremely. I haven't had a single call yet.
This is the way one of my shifts went, where it was quiet, then it was call, 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 quiet, 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 call, 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 call everywhere. But that was usually because PD was in, and yeah.
Well, there's no PD. That's the sad part. Not the first one. But there's only 13 people in the city right now.
and 10 are civilians.
Uh huh. Look, who all are they? I looked a little bit ago, and both Dylan and Mark are in. Do, 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 do.
For that car meet.
Yeah.
Vicky is completely upset that she's not going to be able to be at.
Dylan is in. Mark is in. Matt is in. Sin is in. I don't know what character Sin is playing as. Probably his dealer character, because there's a mechanic in.
Oh, great. Pillbox just got completely fucking bright for me.
Oh,
God damn
gosh.
it.
Well, better than me. Everything goes dark.
Well, I mean, my contacts that I have is supposed to like kind of like change the lighting just a bit to make it more like realistic in some ways.
Uh-huh.
But Pillbox, even when I didn't have contacts, would still do this whole bright as hell
See,
thing.
mine didn't do that, and then I got my contacts, and now it does. But dark, when it's night outside, like, it's night for me. It's, like, dark.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, anytime I have a smashed headlight, I'm like, I gotta go get this fixed. I have to get some money and buy a bunch of repair kits off of Nate.
You know, how would you feel if the city had surfing too?
Oh, that would be fun. My bug, I can actually put surfboards on it, so that would be interesting. Which,
Yeah, it'd be kind of nice
it was
because I
actually,
saw a basketball court,
oh yeah, he's supposed to be adding in basketball too.
and I guess apparently up there at the school there is a soccer field. So,
Ooh.
and I guess some cities have soccer. I guess
Hmm,
it'd just be kind of fucking neat.
that would be neat. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that can be brought into the city. But he's taking his time on making sure all the bugs are out before he opens it.
Oh, and I'm gonna tell you something because I found it, but I didn't report it. But I reported it to John directly
Uh huh.
because it is a major problem.
Oh gosh.
The water and power job's broken again.
Oh, that's not a surprise. The garbage job is broken right now.
What do you wait? What do you mean?
You go do the garbage job. It says, "Oh, you're getting paid $400 and some. You look, you get $20."
Oh, well, this one for the water and power has severely broken itself. As in, you know how when you go to do it and you're like, okay, I've had enough. I'm gonna go back. Actually, I'm gonna go on whispers just in case. Um, so you know when you had enough, so you go to turn in your work orders and clock out.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know how it's always still on your map that hey, go to this location.
Yeah.
You can take your personal vehicle and still do the job off the clock
Oh.
and still get job orders.
Ooh. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a bad one.
yeah, I found that out, and within 5 minutes, I had completed 5 work orders using the Nova.
Oh,
But
jeez.
I didn't turn them in. I took them out to the lake and I dumped them.
Gotcha.
And I emailed the mayor saying that I didn't want to put into the bug reports because some
People to
people you
exploit
just
it.
can't. Yep, you can't trust people. So,
Yeah, there's a lot of people who exploit in this city.
well, yeah,
Sad part is, everybody that's in here is supposed to be on the safe list. That's the sad part.
yep,
And people are already beating down the doors trying to get in.
yeah. I've seen it, and I'm like you do realize that once the doors to this city open, EMS is going to be swamped, busy,
Uh-huh.
and dealing with terrorists because EMS
Mm-hmm.
is it's either PD or EMS that usually encounters the terrorists right after they've done something.
Or right when they get in.
Yep.
I've seen it both ways. I've actually been murdered before by a terrorist
Me and
while on
two
the clock.
me and two officers just about got murdered here in the hospital because a terrorist set the hospital on fire.
I remember seeing videos of that.
Yeah, basically the stretcher was up my stretcher was up against the wall. There was an individual right there, and I went down to start treating him, and then he just combusted.
Oh, jeez.
So me and the officer shot over there. The stretcher somehow went boom, and the fire just kept spreading and spreading, and we ran back there. I had to open the back doors, and we had to run out the parking garage just to get out of here.
Jeez.
Local fire department was showing up. PD was shooting them and killing them so they can take the fire trucks. It was spraying the damn fires down.
Yeah, I saw that Nate Nate was actually here for part of that. He saw Athena get hit with the hose.
Yep, I got an email from Mark going, um, are you not going to admit Athena? I was like, right now there is a terrorist attacking the hospital. I was just getting people up and telling them to get the hell away from the hospital. I wasn't admitting anybody because that would have just been a death sentence to them again.
Mm-hmm.
So then Mark was like, okay, all good. You're good.
Yeah. I mean, the terrorist attacks that we got. Oh, geez, there was a doozy down at Legion. Actually, somebody was spawning in NPCs, not just regular
dear.
NPCs, SWAT NPCs with ARs.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, anybody who went to Legion died. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna brave this. I ran over all the NPCs in my ambulance, killed them, then revived the people that were dead down there. There were like a dozen, and Gov hadn't stepped in to even fix it.
The last big terrorist thing that I saw was back when I first joined EMS, and there was yachts. There was yachts and a helipad down at Legion. There was like 6 yachts stacked on top of each other.
Wow.
Legion looked like a fucking yacht club.
I know Livin had one that actually was spawning in buildings all over the city where there shouldn't have been buildings. Like, you couldn't get anywhere because people were trapped. It was like they could find where everybody was, and they were putting buildings all around them so they couldn't move. And she was clocked in at the time, so she couldn't go rescue people who were getting squished by the buildings.
Yeah. And then of course the ones that and the ones that I really hate more are not the terrorists, but come in and just fucking shoot everybody that they see on sight.
Oh, yeah. I had a few of those, too. There was a few times I was actually doing chickens by myself. I had a guy. It was different people. The first time it happened, I'd only been in the city like 2 or 3 days. They walked straight into chickens, walked up to me, didn't say a word, stabbed me, and walked away. No EMS was on.
Oh,
So,
damn.
I was messaging everybody I could think of. I was sending them emails. Help, I'm at chickens. Help, I'm at chickens. And luckily, Nate wasn't too far, so he came up there, got me, rescued me. Oh, no. No, he wasn't even home.
Well, anyway,
I
someone
ended up
came
going to
up
the
and
grave.
rescued you.
No, I
Oh,
went to
you-
the
no.
grave. I ended up going to the grave after that. I only ever went to the grave twice in the old city. One of them was Nate's stupidity, though. Right around the time that John brought in the new island.
Yeah, that I'm actually kind of curious because what I was thinking is they could turn that into a drug island. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, PD would have to do boat patrols to go, all right, saw you leaving the island. Let's do this. Stop your boat.
Well, that's the thing. We need boats in the city first that actually work and doesn't require being lockpicked.
Usually I get lucky, and I'm not gonna lie, but I my car ran out of gas, and I ran up to the gas station.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I was off duty, and there was a local car sitting at the pump. I don't know if it was a fluke in the city, but I shattered the window, got in, and hot wired it and drove off.
Jeez.
And I found out that some cars and parking garages will actually show up unlocked.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's usually the reason why if I need a car, you'll see me run into parking garages.
Oh, that happens everywhere. I mean, just random cars parked along the edge of the street, even. It's rather random. But what can you do? If locals don't lock their cars, it's their own fault.
All right, hey, be right back. You got an email.
Okay.
Okay, so you want to hear something funny?
What?
All right, so you know how nah, yeah. After you and Nate had that argument and you kind of left Benny's,
Mm-hmm.
well, Rainey and Vicky showed up.
Oh, gosh.
And then we all went to Legion Garage
Mm-hmm.
because she had to take a flight out, and me and Rainey were gonna go shoot pool. Well, before Vicky flew out, Mark comes pulling up,
Oh, gosh.
parks his truck, and runs up to us and goes, "Which one of you stole my fucking pants?" And all I
Oh,
see is a black tank top and white tidy whities.
yeah, me and Nate ended up going to Gago's dealership last night, and him and Sin both had their pants stolen.
Yeah, it was hilarious. I fell over and I was like, "Oh my god!" And then Sid just walks up and goes, "This isn't a laughing matter. My pants are gone too."
They said they were going to go report it to PD, but there was no PD in last night.
Yeah, I'm just kind of upset the fact that men can't take their damn pants off without their legs just poof.
Yeah, well, it's better than what happens to us.
Do I even want to know?
It puts us in shorts. Look at the shoes.
Uh huh.
See, it puts
And
us in
then
shorts, and then it gives us shoes. I mean, you can't see our feet ever.
here's my shoes.
Oh, jeez. This almost just that. Oh, jeez, I just got an email.
It's back on. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
What's up?
John found a problem trying to create houses, and he's helping the developer push it out to fix it. He said he's going to restart the server once it's fixed.
Oh shit.
Oh, we're going to be waiting for weeks. Pretty much. Maybe by the time it comes out, I'll have money to buy a house.
Wake me up when the storm blows in.
Oh, right now, me and Nate, we're so broke, it's ridiculous. I helped him buy that car last night. And
I had at one point 170,000. I'm down to 93,000. That's only because I bought the Nova and did some other things.
oh, I probably most I've had at one point was like 150 something. I'm at 2,000 right now.
Damn.
Yeah. Like when I say I'm broke, I am broke.
According to Nate, no, you're rich.
Yeah.
But I'm like, what he doesn't understand is we get paid weekly. That means we have to put in the hours to get that money.
Well, here's the thing though. Their stuff doesn't work. Like they are getting bare bones on anything and everything. For each repair, they have to pay like $150. That's why they're $200. So they're only making $50 off of it. And then on top of that, like the cosmetics, the upgrades, they're only making a couple $100 off of each thing, if that. Like paint jobs, they're only getting like $100, if that. So they're hardly making anything. And he's already had people quitting because they're not getting paid. Because they don't have a payment system set up yet. I mean, I feel bad for him.
I do too. I mean, I get it that the mayor wanted the city to be a Christmas present to all of us.
Yeah. But he hasn't
Which,
even started working on mechanics yet. That's the worst part. He hasn't even started on mechanics.
Yeah,
because Gago, John, and Nate will be the ones primarily setting everything up. The other chief of mechanic, he's never in to do anything. In the last week, he's been in 15 minutes.
Jeez.
Yeah, and they're like, oh well, assistant mechanic and hired. They don't have any set hours. They don't have to do this. They don't have to do that. But yeah, how are you supposed to encourage employees to work if they don't see you working yourself?
Yep. I mean, my brother, might be able to, fly in and kind of help, but yeesh.
Yeah, I mean it's ridiculous. And John has told Nate all these different things that he's planning to do with mechanics, but some of the stuff is not going to be feasible with our inventories. Like they're going to have to craft like tires and doors and hoods and stuff like that, but they're going to have space in their inventory to do it. And instead of it taking 10-15 seconds to fix a car, it's going to take 10-20 minutes. And then they're going to have to rework all the prices again.
Yeah. Well, like I said there at the mechanics, once I get a house, that Nova's being parked in the garage, and I'm getting a crate motor ordered and shipped down to Benny's so the Nova can get a new motor put in it.
Yeah, that's if that works in the city. Because that's something else that John was looking to do. Like full in, taking the cars apart, everything.
You know, there was a scrapping job that I saw that, oh my God, was it awesome. Literally, like you would take the car and you had to grab like different tools, and when you remove the tire actually disappeared off of the car.
Mm,
You actually took the car apart yourself.
yeah. Oh, jeez. John just had more than change. Oh, a picture. We're getting an IKEA. We're gonna have a furniture store. Oh, jeez, I'm definitely gonna need my library for this.
Okay.
Furniture store.
What?
We're getting an IKEA.
And IKEA. What about Walmart?
I think he's gonna move Walmart to where Mega Mall is.
Everyday low prices. Huh, bullshit. Every day where we rip your ass off for cheap shit.
Hey, I'm excited. I'm actually gonna have to use my box truck I'm gonna be getting in order to pick up all the furniture for the houses I'm gonna be working on.
Yeah. And you already have clients waiting.
Oh, I do. I do actually.
Yeah, can't wait till Vicky's sex dungeon's done. Woo! Am I gonna be preoccupied?
Gosh. Yeah, we're not gonna see y'all for a few days.
Uh-huh. And then of course I'll be crawling into the hospital going, water, water,
Yeah, probably. Knowing Vicky.
fluids. All you hear is, get back here, Mike. Oh shit.
Knowing her, probably.
I I put something in the suggestions and then finally took it down because I think people were getting mad about it.
What?
But John got a laugh out of it.
What was it?
A sex script.
Oh my gosh.
John
Of
got a
course he'd
kick
have
out
a
of
kick
it.
out of that.
He messaged me, he emailed me going, so that was you, and then just big laughing face. I was like, yep. And
Yeah.
everyone was like, four people said no. One person's laughing, and one person said, hell yeah. I was like, well, that's all I needed to know. People said no, taking it down.
How long did you leave it up though?
Good, like 3 or 4 days.
Not many people look at those, by the way.
I don't know. All I know is it brought actual pregnancies into the city. Animations where you could actually, you could actually kiss your loved ones with it,
Yeah.
which
I mean,
I kind of saw the pros and cons of that thing.
yeah. It could be very awkward, because, especially here at the hospital, because supposedly that works on any bed. Oh, Brady's fine.
Actually, with that script, it only worked for the beds that you put in your house.
Okay.
So like
Oh,
hospital
crap. I
beds.
can see somebody putting a bed in the break room. Anybody who has keys can add stuff. I mean, Gago already wants me to do the mechanic break rooms when that stuff starts rolling in.
Yeah. But then of course there was like, by what I was understanding, by actually it was in a city that I moved from.
Oh,
That
really?
that that was there, and by what I understood, by what I was told by it was, is it brought pregnancy tests in, and um, everyone had to go to the hospital to get the test, and so the doctors would administer the test. Then something would pop up in their eyes saying positive or negative, and if it was positive, you had a like a death timer,
Oh, jeez.
and once that timer ran to 0, you were told to get to the hospital quick because you're going into labor.
Oh, my gosh.
I was like, holy
Wow.
crap. And then in that city up north, they implemented the blue pill with it.
Of course.
There was a group of guys, they didn't know what that pill was for, even though it said its name. They thought it was a drug, and oh boy.
Oh, gosh. So they probably needed the shots to fix that.
um Literally one was punching the other trying to get him to stop, and I guess once it starts, you can't stop it till it's done.
Oh, my gosh.
um I witnessed someone get charged with indecent exposure. PD literally sat there with their lights on flashing, just let him finish, and then arrested both of them.
Oh, my gosh.
I was like, well, at least PD was being a good sport about it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm not going to like the fact that they're going to limit the number of properties we can own.
They're gonna what?
They're going to limit the number of properties that each person can own.
Well, got a point, because you know once the city opens up to everyone, people are going to want to get their houses, and if there's no houses, then
Well, that's the thing. There were still a lot of houses in 3.0. There were still a lot.
I never owned a house in 3.0 because I was never able to clock off.
At one point, we had our house, the beach house. Nate had 2 apartments, a place near Benny's. Livin gave him a place up on the mountain. So between the 2 of us, we had, and then I had my office and back room. So between the 2 of us, we had 8.
If you check the map and go to Postal 6070, that little cul-de-sac there, and again, another city up north, that was known as EMS cul-de-sac.
Oh, really?
All the houses there were owned by EMS,
That's not a surprise.
and the house I owned, which was the one at 6070, so I had the giant pool, the tennis court,
Yeah, me and Nate, we were actually looking at a house up there. I want the one with the diving board. 6067.
Oh, okay.
Because it has steps that lead straight down to the lake. And there's jet skis on the lake that actually work.
Oh, okay.
But me and Nate, we were driving around last night looking at houses, and he's like, "Well, we got to find a good starter house." I'm like, "Let's just go cheap and then save up."
Right. Yep. That's always the best thing to do. Go cheap, and then once you're ready to move out, put the house up for sale.
Mm-hmm. And of course, it'll be fully furnished, so we could add more to it. Apparently, this new housing script is going to let you finance, though. So if we can finance houses, I'm going straight to 60, 67 and getting it. It'd be hilarious if like all of EMS, like a bunch of us at EMS is up there in that cul-de-sac. Or we have like a whole street up in Vinewood, all of us. But me and Nate, we were looking at a couple houses over in Mirror Park. I'm like, maybe, because that area can be kind of rough. I'm not gonna need some milk. It really helps to be friends with higher ups and Gov.
Blah, 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 blah. What's more funny is when you and Mark went up to the dealership to help Tom. Mark's like, Mike, you can't be doing that off duty. I was like, I have not applied any bandages. I just cleaned the glass off and I put pressure on the wound.
Yeah, I mean, I've had to do that a couple times.
That's all I was doing, was just applying pressure to the wound.
I've applied pressure. I've actually, I try to keep a med bag in all my cars as a precaution because I know how accident prone my family is. Which some of them I haven't seen in a while. Makes me kind of wonder what's going on. I want to get Christmas pictures with everybody.
Yeah, and Vicky said she doesn't want to think about it, but what did Nate mean by me joining the family eventually? I'm like, what? What did he mean by that?
What do you think he meant by that?
Me and Vicky's already said we're not married.
It's called common law marriage.
But of course, she did also say that she's never getting in a relationship, and look what happened.
Uh-huh. Oh,
Give it
boy.
time, and then she's gonna.
We're going to start getting calls.
Woohoo!
Walter's in the city.
God damn it! Damn it! I mean, I'm happy we're gonna get called, but damn it!
Yeah, well, I'm going to have to leave here for a little bit.
No! Because every time you leave here, I blah 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 blah.
Hey, I can't help it. I got to go in my head and get groceries.
Damn it!
And it'll probably take me about an hour to get everything. That's what I get for not double checking pickup locations.
Oh damn.
One place is 20 minutes away, and then the other one's 10 minutes away, opposite directions.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And I placed an order at both places. Because one place has everything, the other place has things that the other place doesn't carry. Or it's cheaper. So the joys of that.
You hope to remember one person, but damn, this is going to take forever.
Mm-hmm.
The human mind and the human memory is a complicated maze.
It can be. It absolutely can be.
But of course, when it comes to Nate's, it's just a black hole.
Hey! It's not that bad.
Uh-huh. I mean, come on. He tried to pick a fight with a 65 Nova with a crappy van. And the Nova won.
That was
Even though
just
the
him goofing off.
But I mean, let me ask you a serious question. Did he think about the consequences afterwards?
No.
See? Doesn't think.
It
Just
doesn't
like me.
help I was encouraging him.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, it was because of you that my beautiful car got wrecked?
No, I just told him to try pitting you. We went to another city and tried out PD for a couple days. He never quite got the concept of pitting vehicles. I got the concept of pitting vehicles before I ever went to that city. I was pitting vehicles back when I was still playing like GTA 3.
Yeah. All you got to do is just move up just a bit to the back tire and then bumper to rear and push to left or right of the car and
Mm-hmm.
it'll spin right out. But I've noticed that when trying to pit locals, it doesn't always work out that well.
No, it doesn't because they swerve.
Or you go to do it and then all of a sudden you just get launched into the damn wall because you somehow bounced completely off of them.
Yeah. A lot of that's these things too. I mean, crying out loud. When the first times I drove an ambulance, I ended up pitting a local with PD behind us.
I still can't remember what the hell EMS it was that fucking literally just a local got in front of him and they just ran into him and it was just shoving him down the damn road saying, "Move, bitch. Get out the way, bitch. Get
That
out the
sounds
way."
like Kyle.
It just pushing on down the damn road like nothing was even there.
That sounds like something Kyle would do or something that Mark would do.
Well, actually, it was a female EMS by what I was told that did it.
I know it wasn't me. It might have been Lizzie. Hold on, just got another email. That's Doggo. He was just asked him a question and he got back to me. He doesn't even know about the interiors of the houses yet. I want to see the interior so I can start setting my price points. Oh, John's posting more pictures. Furniture, okay, slightly different. and we're going to be using the third eye. Yay.
Awesome.
I'm going to see if I can get a mechanic to fix my truck.
Well, I need a mechanic to fix the damn carburetor after what Nate did to it, leaving the goddamn dealership. Probably didn't see it in his eyes, but he like full force slammed the ass of the Nova again.
Oh, jeez. Well, when I went up to... You're going to really like this one. I didn't mean for this to happen, but it did. Um, so, when I went up there to pick up Tom at the at the dealership, when I was backing up, I slammed into Nate's car. He parked it in a bad spot.
Sorry, honey, I hit your car. Bye, gotta go.
I didn't tell him. I just hopped in the car and in the ambulance and left. I didn't say nothing.
Incoming 911.
Oh, boy. Corvette has
That's
been
funny.
stolen. Interesting. Oh, and it's a cop. It's a cop. It's Matt. Matt's car got stolen.
Oh, wow.
That's hilarious. That is absolutely hilarious.
Dear Lord.
And he's the undersheriff. What's he doing getting his car stolen? Wow.
Yeah, and on a second note, I think I'm spoiling Vicky.
Oh, really?
Yep.
That's not a bad thing.
Because she never really ever, when she gets in the vehicle, has to open the passenger side door. It's always open for her before she gets in.
Yeah, Nate stopped that after a while for me. Then again, we hardly dated at all before we got engaged and got married.
What the hell?
What?
You hardly date, and then he just walks up to you. Let's get married.
Pretty much. I didn't even realize we were dating, honestly. Yeah, he actually proposed out at the pier. I was like, okay, why are we here? Because we would go just to goof off anyways. And he's like, well, follow me. I'm like, okay. And then our friend Lady was with us, of course. And she was snapping pictures the whole time. I was like, what is up with you taking all these pictures today? And she's like, oh, don't worry, don't worry. Nate was like, he's like, let's go to the store and I'll buy you a new outfit. I'm like, okay. That's how he started out the day. Took me shopping. And we ended up having matching outfits, which made it that much cheesier.
I was going to say, with Vicky, anytime that I get cheesy, she just calls me a goofball, so.
Yeah, I do that with Nate a lot. Like, a lot.
But I mean, it didn't help that she kind of had Nate pushing her and Dylan.
Of course, everybody was pushing because everybody loves a happy ending.
They got their happy ending.
No, no, not quite yet.
Let me guess, they want to see a wedding.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not happening.
I mean, there hasn't been a wedding in 4.0 yet.
Well, you guys are going to renew your vows, so technically, yeah, there will be.
Maybe we might.
Oof.
We gotta have money to do it. I mean, our wedding it actually cost us close to $1 million in the old city.
Damn.
Yeah.
Hold on, emails.
Yeah, right.
What did I just miss? Because
Twitter.
apparently yesterday I missed a whole shit ton on Twitter, even though I was still reading it.
Just Twitter. Walter asking for a job at Benny's. You wouldn't last a week.
No, because I still have PTSD when I go to that place. I still have flashbacks to that day. Heal. Get everyone back. Benny's. Shit. You need a repair. Okay. At some point, I was just about to tell Mark, I'm parking the ambulance out front because I'm going to be going to Benny's a lot.
Yeah, today's recruitment day.
Oh, shit.
I'm picking on Nate right now in my head. Told him he might
Yeah.
have to make a new rule for mechanics.
I was going to say, Vicky does the same thing in my head, so.
Yeah, I told Nate, I was like, you may have to make a new rule, no hitting on your wife.
Actually, to be honest, I find it, I take it as a compliment when fucking people hit on Vicky.
Well, I do at times, and then there's times I just want to rip their heads off. And if Nate's around, he wants to rip their heads off regardless.
But yeah, when I'm around, no one takes me serious and they all laugh at me and fall over dead.
Of course,
Yee.
that is true.
Because everyone knows that I don't mean shit and I'm just laughing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to be funny.
Okay, I'm gonna go park my ambulance and stretcher I've got to fly out for a bit.
Okay, well, you kind of had your ambulance parked like in the center, so I couldn't even get mine out.
Yeah, because I was the only one here. And
I know.
you see what that got me. It hasn't moved.
Yep.
Okay. I will be back after a bit. I'm just going to fly out from down
Alrighty.
here.
Okay.
Okay, everybody. I'm going to end my stream right here for now. I will be back later to jump back into the city. As you can tell, I didn't really get a chance to start working on my library anymore. Because I've got to go run a few errands, and then I will be back. So I'll catch y'all on the flip side in an hour or so.